Hello guys, it's Ilshira, and today's video is going to be about me telling you guys about the kinds of people you should get rid of, because I've gotten rid of these kind of people in my own life, and if you want to live a happier life, that is. If you don't, then you can just keep them. But for the people who want to get rid of friends that they have like this iffy feeling about, like maybe you should keep them, maybe not, here, list up. Number one, these people, they complain or they're always playing the victim. Cut them out, please, because these people, they're going to be complaining. One day, they're going to be draining your energy, constantly just complaining about stuff in their life that, like, they can obviously control. Also, the fact that they, like, ask for advice, but they never take it. Okay, why are you asking advice if you're never going to take it in the first place, right? You know, just cut these people out, because these people are literally not helping you grow, not helping you in any way. Get rid of them, because these people are just, yeah. Number two, a person who subtly manipulates you. You know, this can happen in a relationship dynamic, and friendships too, but it's happened in a relationship, personal experience. So basically, they're just trying to get their way, and they're using these like subtle manipulation tactics on you, just so you can just comply with what they're saying, and it's this whole thing. And then you feel guilty about it because they make you feel guilty about it, and then you say yes, and then when you want to say no, they're like, oh, but why'd you say yes in the first place? And just building up on the fact that you were coerced and pressured to agree with them, no matter what it is. Okay, it can be literally anything, and then they use that against you, or they create these circumstances and they provoke you and trigger you in such a way that you react, which is a normal human reaction, and then they use the reaction against you, but not the fact that they did something wrong. They're using your reaction as a way to deflect whatever they're doing. Okay, these people, they are going to be projecting on others their whole entire life until and unless they find the need to self-reflect, which they're gonna maybe someday do that, but they're not gonna change for you. Okay, whether it be a friend, a relation, like whether it's your partner, your friend, whoever, they are not gonna change for you unless they want to change themselves. You cannot change someone unless that person is willing to change themselves. Okay, just forget that I can fix this person mindset. Okay, I can fix him, I can fix her. Okay, get rid of it. You can't fix anyone. You can't change anyone. You can't fix anyone. Okay. Number three, I think. This person is like very insecure, and they project their insecurities onto you, onto others, or they use your own insecurities, or just like stuff that you might not like about yourself against you. Like, hello, this is not the insecurity Olympics. Okay, we do not, I am not here to share my trauma so that you can use it against me. Okay, it's just like, it's trauma, insecurities, anything. Okay, if they use that against you, or they make fun of you for that, that's messed up. Cut them out. Why do you have them in their life? Because these if you let these jokes slide right now, they're just gonna get worse as your friendship or relationship progresses. Okay, for me, I had to set a boundary, and I had to tell my this friend a lot of times that, okay, hey, let's not make fun of like my insecurity back then, which was being short. It's not my insecurity anymore. I actually like my height, but it's just like, you don't have to make fun of people, because you're literally telling on yourself when you're making fun of people. Okay, or when you're like using other people's insecurities against them insecurities. which maybe is a projection that your friend has of you, okay? But anyways, so number 1, this person is either complaining all the time or they're playing the victim. Number 2, this person manipulates you to get their way, or they make these circumstances, or like they trigger you in such a way that when you react, they use your reaction against you. I don't know if that makes sense, but they use your reaction. They shift the blame, like literally, like they're only focusing on your actions and that fact that you did that, and that whatever you did hurt them so much that you know, it just hurt them so much, and that you should change yourself for them. Personal experience. But number 3, person uses your insecurities, your trauma against you, or they make fun of you for it. Okay? Number 4. Now, this one, it can be really tricky to spot, okay? But it's like, just like jealous friends in general. Like, it's very tricky to like spot. But most likely, jealous friends or partners, which has happened in my case, friends and partners, but it's more partners though, but partner. But okay. Now, it can either happen, 1, in backhanded compliments, or 2, when you talk about something that's going well in your life, they immediately go silent. Or, I gotta go. Something came up. I need to go. Bye. Like, okay, what's with the ghosting, shady behavior you got there? Or, they secretly want you to fail, but they're just celebrating you because they think, like, you know, we're on the same level, you know, whatever. And then when they realize you're actually not, then they're like, you know, these subtle jabs, doubts, they feed doubts. I'm going on a whole other tangent, but number 4, just like jealous people. And I know it's very tricky to spot, but most of them come in backhanded compliments, or just like sowing doubts in your mind about certain things or people, okay? Especially in partners, okay? Manipulative, narcissistic, or just, you know, manipulative, selfish, toxic partners. They want to isolate you, okay? Like, don't be friends with any of these friends because they're horrible, horrible people, and, like, you know, just like toxic. So stay away from these people because 1, they're toxic. 2, they're just, I don't get a good vibe from them, okay? Just, and I'm not saying this, okay, obviously use your discernment, but like, at the same time, you know, really understand if they're trying to isolate you or if they're saying that for your own good, because, you know, there are good people out there, but the bad people kind of outweigh the good people, so there's that part. Okay. Now, number 5, it can be in a partner or a friendship, okay? 5, shoot, what was number 5? Ooh, they, purposely don't invite you, but then they talk about plans in front of you. Like, why are you being just so, like, really, I have no comment on this one. Like, okay, so, you're making a plan in front of me, but I'm not invited. Like, it's a little unsaid rule that, like, you shouldn't be talking about plans that the other person is not invited to. You shouldn't be talking about that plan in the first place if the other person is not invited to it either. You know, just talk about it somewhere else. Talk about it when I'm not there, right? Well, this happens more in friendships than relationships. But yeah, that's number 5. Number 6 is passive aggressiveness, okay? This can happen in friendships or it can happen in partners, but relationships, but if your partner or your friend is being passive aggressive with you, especially if especially covert narcissists, right? When you go just gray rock on them, like no reaction, no nothing, you don't give them a reaction, you don't give them affection, nothing, no attention. You're just there. They get bored. They try to get a reaction out of you, because it's like your reaction is the energy that they're feeding on, and it's really messed up and scary, but it happens. And these people do that because they cannot, they don't reflect on themselves, first off. Second off, they cannot be alone because they always need other people's energies, because when they're alone, they're empty and they don't know how to fill their own cup on their own. And so they need other people's energy, but it's never enough. That's the reason why they just hop on to the next person, whether it be friends or partners. They go to the next person. They latch onto this person. They latch onto that person. They're like leeches, okay? And we do not like leeches. We stay away from leeches because we don't like parasites in our life. We like healthy relationships here. Friendships, relationships. I don't know what a healthy relationship is called in scientific terms, but we don't like parasitic relationships. Isn't that right? But that, yes. Number 6 is if the person wants to get a reaction out of you, and where was I going with number 6? I really don't know, but it's been a long day and I'm just, yeah, sorry. But number 6, I said something about covert narcissist, didn't I? Like, literally just like, if you have a suspicion that the person you're like friends with or like you're with is a covert narcissist, just like go gray rock on them. If they're trying to get a reaction out of you and you don't give them that, they'll get bored of you very easily and they'll just leave. And they'll find the next victim. And they'll just keep doing that till they want to reflect on themselves. Which, who knows when that will happen. But you should only focus on your own life. And if any person is draining you, any person you feel like is, not healthy for you, it's your job, to kick them out of your life. They do not deserve a place in your life if they're not helping you grow in any way, okay? It's better to be alone than to be in bad company. You either learn that the hard way, or you listen to other people's advice and use it for yourself. Because people out here, and people in general, and me, I'm not just saying this advice just because it sounds good or stuff. I've actually lived through this, and I don't want other people to actually have to spend months, days, years wasted on being in these kind of relationships and then having to heal from that, and that takes even longer. So to avoid all that, just avoid these people in general. And if they're in your life, get rid of them. Okay. I'll give you one last one, number 7. So this person may not be just toxic, but it won't be toxic in a bad sense that it's I guess it's they're they want harm on you, or they want to be better than you, the comparison and jealousy and stuff. No, it's this person simply is just very clueless, okay? Well, not clueless, but they ask for advice, right? And they kind of take it, but at the same time, they don't really take it. And then they're just oh my gosh, but I'm in this toxic relationship. Help me, what do I do? And this guy, it's a bunch of drama, right? In their lives. And it's always drama, okay? Either they break no contact, or, as most of the time, the friend that actually does break no contact, or they get themselves into some sticky mess and now they want your help. It's not that they're toxic and that they want to see you miserable as well. They're dragging you down. But having those kind of people in your life, like, soon enough you might get, like, have those traits in yourself, and then you might act like those people, and you know, you might, like, just slowly be going down with them. So those kind of people, I would say, just stay away from as well. Because I had a friend who would, she was a nice friend, okay, but it was just, yeah. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope I explained things very, to the best of my abilities. I explained it, and I hope you learned something, and that my advice actually helps someone. Even one person is enough. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!